What's up, everybody? Welcome to HPT. Today we are going to be trading live 5/30/2025, and we are going to absolutely kill it. I'm really excited today to be hosting this on YouTube. This is something that we do every single week on Fridays at our Discord community, right? So today I just want to show you guys what it is I look for each and every single day, how all the principles that we use come in handy, how we look at market structure, the pit numbers. We're going to be breaking down our beautiful strategy, right? The HPT cross, how to execute it. Don't mind my apartment. I'm moving out this Sunday, so there is shite all over the place, right? But guys, we're going to absolutely crush it, right? So every single day, I break down a super easy pre-market plan, right? So basically, we're going to go over that. So I'm looking at a chart here on Tesla. Very simple. Tesla, I'm watching 35499, right? So this is market structure on a higher time frame, right? You'll see here, we got a very clean break and retest going on. Okay, so if buyers can show some strength above this 355 level, I'm going to be looking for longs back into end of day and above, right? And that's where I target my upside pit numbers. Very simple, right? So this is the Tesla chart today. Now, remember, I'm not in no way married to longs, okay? That's just the bullish scenario. If this level of structure can't hold in a bearish fashion, I'll look for longs, right? But if sellers come in and defend this, I'm going to look for a short, okay? So now let's break out SPY. So I'm going to show you guys pre-market plan here real quick. So if I come over here to SPY, this is how I post my pre-market plans every single day in the Discord, okay? SPY, pre-market plan, critical level of interest. What does this mean? Okay, this means that these levels are significant, okay? What happens at these levels are important. Now, that's just not every pit number, okay? Yes, pit numbers are important, but these right here, these critical levels of interest, these are really going to help us determine the market context, okay? Who's truly in control? Right? They're usually based off a level of structure. They're usually based off, the moving averages on the larger time frames, etc. Right? So this morning, I'm looking at EOD. I'm looking at 59157, bullish scenario. Watching for buyers to step up. Taking end of day in the market open. Bullish criteria off these levels. I'm looking for longs targeting 59157. Okay? So that's this level right here. This is going to be Tuesday's open, okay? Monday's high, okay? So you guys see how this plays such a massive role, okay? Buying acceptance above 59157 is very bullish, right? So that means if buyers show up today and they take this level, I'm looking for longs into PDH, etc. Now, in a bearish scenario, it's going to be the exact same philosophy, okay? Exact same approach. I'm watching end of day. Okay. Oh, actually, my bad, guys. Pre-market. Let's do it like this because it's changed drastically. Well, actually, those levels are still very important. Okay. So let's look at end of day right here. What's end of day telling us? Right? This is very bearish. We sold off, but we got a very large move in the previous day low. And how did buyers react? Right? They showed up. Now, this is what we call the snapback, okay? When you get very extended from the 1 hour time frame moving average, what happens? Whoosh, she snaps right back into it. Happened yesterday, right? Look at the short play we caught yesterday. We caught this short, right? Look what I was looking at. You guys see this large green candle here that got ignored? Well, what do? I draw a box around it, okay? Then as price came back into it, I'm looking for potential shorts. Now, I ended up taking the market short right here, okay? What happened? We got a glorious move down to end of day. Now, if I pull out the 1 hour time frame, okay, look at how extended we got from the moving average. Massive move, okay? Look at that. Super far move away from the moving average. So what happened? She snaps right back into it, okay? And then even here on the 5 minute, look at how far away we got from the moving average here. literally $1.80. That, my friend, is what I call the snapback. This is what helps us get out of trades when we're supposed to. This is what helps us not chase. Okay, FOMO gone. Learn about the snapback, and you'll never worry about FOMO again. Okay, so just a couple cool little tricks. That was a beautiful trade. Shout out to everybody on the team that caught that yesterday. That was glorious. All right, so one thing that you guys will notice is I'm a very disciplined and patient trader. Okay, I do not force setups. Okay, when I will not act. I will go this whole live without taking a trade if my edge does not present. And it's not that I'm picky. It's not that I'm anything like that. It's just it doesn't make sense to waste capital on price action that is not fruitful. So today, also in this live, I kind of want to really focus on what good price action looks like, how I determine if it's good, and if it's not good, what do I see that keeps me from putting money on the line? Okay, it's very important to be able to distinguish healthy conditions from unhealthy, right? So yeah, it's going to be really good. We got that large move into PDL. So obviously, if sellers show up, I'm looking for moves down to 58773, 587 PDL in 58434. Now I'll just show you guys where I got these. You guys already know it, but the daily time frame is always guiding me. Okay, you'll see here I'm grabbing, what is this? That was Thursday, Wednesday's low, Wednesday's end of day, and then previous day low. Okay, and then what is this? Tuesday's open, I think. So I'm always grabbing pint numbers, always, every single time. So yeah, we're looking good here. I hope everybody's had a great week. This week's been phenomenal. We've done exceptionally well. And once again, it's just following the same principles each and every single day, and not being afraid to believe in your approach, right? Like we gather all this data, all this evidence, so that we can trust the strategy. Okay, once we see our edge, we act. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay. So I'm going into this, watching the 1 hour time frame. Let me do this too. Negative SPY. So another thing I like to do is watch both charts. Okay. I like to watch, hold on. 590. Okay. There's end of day right there. Here's PDL. So I like to watch the bullish and bearish chart. It just makes more sense to me, right? This way we don't get caught thinking short bias or long bias, right? I like to be on both sides. I like to be objective, okay? I like to be able to watch price and not get married to one specific trend, right? So going into this, we got that large move down. I'm going to be watching who defends the open. Okay, so now that we've identified our pint numbers, what's the next step? Next step is to identify our criteria off the open. Okay, I need moving average cross. I need an RBI, GBI, and it needs to be around a critical level. So I'm definitely liking, look at all three of these levels. Look how price reacted to them. We got buying off PDL. Okay, we got this mess right here, a little bit of buying here off 587, right? Once again, these are all pint numbers. We got buying here off 58773. Okay. So I'm looking right now potentially for a moving average cross to the upside and a red bar that gets ignored. And I'm looking for longs targeting EOD 59157 and upside targets, right? But if that doesn't happen, that's how now I'm going to be like, okay, buyers aren't as strong as I thought. Let me look for short plays. Okay. So once again, always keeping that 50-50 perspective is going to serve you exceptionally, right? Like, hey, if my strategy shows up to the upside, I'll take it. But if it doesn't, let me look. I mean, that means buyers aren't strong, right? So let's see who can defend it. This looks good. What time do we got? I got a minute. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right. All right, guys, let's get it on. We're going to finish this week extremely well. Let's see here. Very simple pre-market plan right now. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah, I think it, yeah. Check, testing. Okay. Todd, you could hear me, right? Who do we got? We got Todd from Louisiana. That's my boy. All right, let's get it. All right, cool. I can't wait to move, man. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm moving into a beautiful townhouse. I'm so pumped, man. It's going to be awesome. See, and that's what life's all about, man. Life's all about just making that steady progress, getting a little bit better each and every single day. All right. Let's get it. All right, 9:30 bell. Let's get it. All right, remember too, guys, this gray box right here, this is a critical level from yesterday. Give me 1 second. All right. Also, check out where that 1 hour 9 is, okay? Super important. SPX getting a lot of selling here off open print, okay? A little short of end of day right there. So once again, this is where the patience comes in. There's no reason for me to do anything right now, okay? Only thing I'm doing is chilling. I'm waiting for my edge to present itself. Tesla. Okay, Tesla getting a lot of buying here. Let me see how much Tesla contracts are running right now. It's crazy. Like every time we trade Tesla on the lives, we just crush it. It's wild. Like Tesla on Friday is amazing. They got super cheap contracts that pay exceptionally well, and the risk is a little bit better than SPX, right? So Tesla is always a phenomenal option on Friday, right? So Tesla's coming into previous day low right now. Okay. So I'm watching for buying pressure above previous day low. If I get my edge here on Tesla above PDL, I am definitely open to taking longs targeting end of day and previous day open print. Okay. Let's check the news real quick. Let's make sure there ain't no news. Okay, hold on. Come over here. Let's go to announcements. We do kind of got a lot of news today, but that's okay. It looks like most of it's done. Okay, so at 10, we got the consumer sentiment, and then we got the barometer, the Chicago Business Barometer at 9:45. Now, news is one of those topics, right, where do I trade news? If my edge shows up, yeah, I trade it, right? It's one of those things, right, where I'm going to, if my edge is showing itself, it's for a reason. Okay. Like our strategy, the 3-step approach, it shows up when the market's in a certain mood. Okay. So if and when I see it, I'm going to pull the trigger. Now it depends on what news it is, right? If it's FOMC, I might trade a little lower size, right? So all in all, we'll see. But I am definitely watching PDL over here on Tesla. Okay. coming into our first bear target here on SPY. Let's go back to SPX. Look at that candle. Just tons of selling right there. And now, once again, guys, right? Like, look, and this is directly off our sweet spot. Okay, look at the sweet spot right here. Look at how price comes into the sweet spot. Boom, we get a good amount of selling. This is definitely bearish. Now, that doesn't mean getting short. Okay, that just means sellers are showing strength. Yeah, I'm definitely watching Tesla today too. Let's get it. Tesla's looking like a snack, dude. Right off that level of market structure too, right? You guys see what I'm looking at, right? You guys see resistance. Now it's support, okay? So if I get my edge over here on Tesla, I will definitely entertain a long play here. But I need the proper criteria. This is the most important part when it comes to getting in and out of the market, right? Like, it looks great right now, but that doesn't mean anything. I need my criteria for me to get into a position. If I don't got my criteria, I got nothing, okay? So let's see here what we get. I'm watching this little red candle right here. SPY is definitely showing a lot of selling pressure. Let's see. All right, SPX too. All right, so check out SPX. SPX, we're below the 50. Okay, super bearish. First target here on SPX would be previous day low. The 1 hour time frames definitely. All right, so you guys see this blue horizontal line, right? I go over this in all my videos. This right here is the 1 hour 9 DEMA. This is my superpower. Okay, when we're next to this, and if you guys go through the data, right, if you click the first link below, you'll go straight to my website and you'll be able to look at all the data we accumulate. One of the metrics that I use to study every trade is this 1 hour 9. Okay, like when we're close to this 1 hour 9, there's a very high chance of a continuation. Okay, so definitely going to be watching to see how sellers react. If we could get bearish criteria. Okay, we got open print. We got a moving average cross. So now all we need is that GBI. Okay. Darren, what up, bro? We live on YouTube today. I like to see a lot of the team members showing up. No, you got so like right here. You're good. Yeah. They know I'm moving. They know I'm moving. All right. No, this is my first time on YouTube. It's the first time I just seen it. Yeah. Nah, you're good. Yeah. How do you think I get so many views? Let's go. We got Fabio. What up, stud? I love my team, bro. You know what I love about my team? Especially a lot of you veterans that been with us for like a year or two. Man, like just seeing the progress, right? Seeing how like all of us have become super patient, just disciplined, right? Like the anxiety's at an all-time low. We're just strictly execution each and every single day. Like that's the best thing. That Oasis, what up, brother? Let's get it. All right, a lot of selling here. Let's take a look at Tesla. Let's see what we're getting. Okay, once again, why is our edge important? Look what happened on Tesla, right? I was looking for longs. If I didn't follow my strategy, who knows? Maybe I'd have went long here, right? But the fact that we need the 3-step approach every single time, right? And the fact that we do, it keeps us from hopping in garbage. This is what I'm always talking about in my YouTube videos, right? It's so important. Matter of fact, it's critical that you have a approach that guides you, right? Otherwise, it's going to look pretty. Like, look how pretty that looks. That looks phenomenal. Who knows? Off the open, go long. Well, what happens? You get smoked on the next candle, right? You need the 3-step approach. Once again, if buyers can't hold this level, I'm going to get a lot more bearish on Tesla. Price action seems to be a little bit sluggish this morning. It's probably because that barometer is coming out in like 7 minutes. All right, let's see here. Chris back with, what up, stud? Love seeing him up. I love seeing the team, man. This is going to be good. All right, let's see here. A lot of selling. This is going to become target, right? We're going to switch that to target. Bam. You need my headphones, babe? Okay. All right. All right, let's see what that 1 hour is telling us. Okay, so when I look at this 1 hour time frame, I see a couple things. Number one is that the EMA cloud is red, okay? Number two is that we rejected end of day in pre-market, okay? Number three, we got a pretty healthy 1 hour trend, okay? This means there's not many gaps, extensions. It's not irregular, right? This is normal. This is healthy. This is something I'm going to be watching. Short plays, if I get my RBI or GBI, I will definitely enter in short. I need it, though. I need the red bar to be ignored, or green bar. Technically, this is pretty valid. You guys see right here that was invalidated. So if you shorted that, I wouldn't be mad at you. That's not a bad play. SPX getting a little extended here from the 9, right? You guys see the little pocket? What do pockets mean? Pocket means pullback, okay? Pocket means pullback every single time. All right. Tesla coming up to open print. Let me just get my downside targets here on Tesla. You guys watching SPY? Once again, guys, if I get a GBI here, I will enter. If I get a GBI here, I will take it. No. So I go to my phone. I look at the contracts that are very cheap today. Oh, wait. My bad. That's NVIDIA. Excuse me. All right. Watching that green candle. Pretty healthy 5 minute. I mean, let's see what it looks like on the inverted. Once again, the reason why I'm liking this short is because the 1 hour time frame. I like the healthy trend. I like the little moving average cross we got. Look where the 1 hour is. It's high and tight. There's a good chance here that we could see some continuation down to PDL. And where's my stop going, right? My stop on this, if and when I go short, it's going to be about $1, less than about 80 cents away, right? So not bad. That's not a bad play. That's not a bad play. I get a GBI here. That's a valid short play. Patience. This is where we just stay patient. And now patience is a funny word, right? I like the word diligent, okay? Patience almost implies that you're doing nothing, okay? Diligence means you're ready. You're ready to act, right? You just haven't acted yet, okay? So, just being really clear there, right? If I'm ready to act. I got the contracts loaded. If and when I see my edge, I will get into this. Do I like the volume? No. And we're going to be falling right on the barometer. So, guys, if you don't feel comfortable entering into a trade right before news, then don't enter. Okay? That's completely fine. As a matter of fact, I probably won't either. We'll see what we get. But we got the barometer dropping in 2 minutes. It could happen very quickly. It could happen very slowly, right? But I'm going to watch this to understand what the market's telling me. Okay, the 1 hour time frame is very bearish. It's trending down. is right there on price. That's a valid short entry if we get it. What we got? Got one more minute. Let's see what Tesla's doing. SPX. I just don't like that extension there from the 9 there on SPX. But this is bearish. Look. See the little trend line we had? Snap. Also, we are right at previous day EOD. Okay. Falling below it. $30 seconds left here on this candle. Okay. Got it. All right. It is 9:45. So the low I'm looking at is right here, 58752. 58752. Let's just give it a little bit. Okay. Ain't no need to rush nothing. Watching SPX here. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't break it. Didn't break it. Okay. Not yet. SPX is giving me super bearish vibes right here. But we need follow through here below this GBI. The 1 hour is telling me it's bearish. The cloud's pretty bearish, but we need the GBI. Okay. The GBI is the nail in the coffin. You guys see how close we got, but we didn't quite get it. Not yet. So now we're going to get another battle here. We're coming up to the 9 DEMA. Okay. So let's see what happens. There was a lot of people that rushed that short. Okay. Now they're frustrated. So look at that bounce there. See what happened? Pocket means pullback every time, right? You guys, what I say? I said I don't like that pocket there. What happened? Price swoops right back up into the pocket. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now you can see it. So let's see what happens. We're coming up to that 1 hour. We're tagging it. Okay. I still got my eye. I'm not giving up just yet on sellers. I just need a little bit more. Notice what level we're coming into right now. The 925 GBI. What's happening? Sellers are showing up. Okay. Once again, just simple market structure. What level is this? 587. Where's it coming from? Let's see. 587. Oh, okay. Previous day low. I like it. I like it. Looking for a low right here. 58753. If I do enter in this short, my stop goes above this candle. Okay. This is our edge. I got to take it. If I see this, I got to take it. My first target would be previous day low. Somebody come get. The goal is not to be right. It's to execute perfectly. Because we all know if we execute appropriately, we get paid. Okay. So that's the goal. The goal is not to be right. It's to execute. That's it. The back testing's been done. Everything's been done. All that I look for now is my edge to show up. I like this, though. This is looking like strong selling pressure. This is an important level here, too, on SPX. I like seeing that 1 hour tag too. That looks beautiful. Perfect spot to put my stop loss if I enter in this. But so far, price action hasn't been that promising. It's pretty, I don't know. It's not moving that much. And that's what we were talking about today before we got started, right? We were like, hey, How do we know conditions are fruitful? This looks a bit choppy. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm getting ready for shorts. Yeah, we hit it. I'm in short. Hopping in it. All right, stop loss goes directly above this candle. Once again, guys, we're not here to be right. We are just here to execute. First target's 587. Second target, PDL. And we've done our job. We've done our job. The rest is literally in the market's hands. That's our edge. We have to, like, when I see that, I got to take it. So now we take her short. First target, 587, where we could, maybe see a little trim. Second target is previous day low. That's it. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Take a little trim right there if you want it. Let's see. Now I watch this level. Bam. And we just keep moving it down. That's it. That's it. Process, baby. Process. Beautiful. 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 Healthy 1 hour trend. What do? We got to follow it. Watching the moving average. She looks healthy. What do healthy trends do? They continue. That's it. Look at that. This is definitely a little trim. Hold on. Not yet. Let her go. Let her go. That be a trim. Ready, steady, trim it. Gotta trim it. Gotta trim it. Next target, PDL. Let's go. That's beautiful, guys. That's beautiful. Once again, this is what we do every single day. Every single day. There's really not a better way to end a Friday. That's it. One and done. Oasis. Tell them. Ain't this what we do every single day? Ooh, here it comes. Here it comes. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let her go. Look at that. Look at it, bro. Listen, what do healthy trends do, guys? What do they do? Take another trim. We'll take that. My bad. I'm stupid. We gotta have fun, right? We can't be too uptight about it, right? When we see our edge, we pull the damn trigger. That's it. The important thing is that you don't overthink it, okay? Listen, guys, we could have found any reason to not take this short this morning, right? Oh, look at this. We could have been like, price action's bad. Ready? I don't like the market conditions lately, right? There's a million reasons why we could have not taken that short, but instead of leaning on emotion, we leaned on process, okay? Regardless of how I felt, when I seen my edge, the decision-making process is already done. It's already done. This is literally the last day of May. Guys, we at one point in May, we were at a 58% win rate. The last 2 weeks have put us right back where we needed to be. Once again, proving the law of large numbers, right? Over an extended period of time, probabilities will tend to repeat themselves, right? So I'm holding one runner, by the way. That's just so you guys know. I'm out of 90% of my position. That was a beautiful, beautiful short play right there. Just picture perfect. Picture perfect. Look at here. We got Oasis hit it. Todd hit it. If anyone else took it, made some money on that, go ahead, drop it in the chat. That was beautiful. Now, once again, this is why I exited 90% of my position. Look at how extended we are from the moving average. Okay, we're very extended. So once again, what do extensions mean? Extensions mean pullback. Okay. Look at Kyle, Eric Pena. What's good, Brody? What do we do? Bam! Cracked him. That was a beautiful, beautiful trade, bro. It really was. It was a phenomenal way to end the week. This week has been amazing. It's been so good. And guys, like the biggest thing, so we're going to be doing lives on YouTube every Friday now. So do me a favor, share this with as many people as possible. I'm trying, my goal is to get up to 100 people here, just so we can show the rest of the world what it's like to trade a simple approach, right? Like, hey, once again, we're not here to be right. We're here to execute, okay? That was a beautiful trade, bro. I'm super proud of that trade. Getting a little extended. I'm going to cut my runner at exactly where I got in. Doing this live every Friday, thanks. Helps to see the absolutely. Well, and that's the thing, right? Like anybody can make a YouTube video talking about a day, right? And I've done it, especially you guys that have been following me for a while, right? But when you go live, you get to see how it is, how the process works in live time, right? You guys seen what we did this morning. We did a very simple bullish or bearish scenario, right? It was either going to go up or it was either going to go down, right? And real quick, let's just look at it here. It was either going to go up or it was going to go down, right? Here were my downside targets. Cool. Now that I'm focused like that, now it's up to me to determine who's going to control it. How do we do that? Our 3-step approach. That's it. When I see my criteria, I pull the trigger, right? So for anybody that wants to learn more about that, all you have to do is click that first link, and it's going to bring you directly to this website, right? And then the HPT cross, right? It's a 5-minute document. It takes less than 5 minutes to read. This is how very simple approach. Put your first, last name, email in, and I will send you the data reports, right? Men lie, women lie. Okay. This is how, when the market presents to us our edge, I can confidently enter into a trade, right? There's no time to let emotions make any decisions, right? We've studied the data for the last 9 months. I know this strategy works. Does it work all the time? No, that's not even the goal. Okay. The goal is literally just to execute a strategy that works. And we're currently at an 83% win ratio over the last 9 months. So once again, it's all process here. What am I looking at? We got a healthy 5-minute trend. Where's the 1 hour at? Right there, which is why I'm holding a runner. Okay. I don't care about this candle. Oh my God, it looks bullish. I don't care because the moving average looks healthy. Okay. Healthy trends do. They tend to. I really don't care what this candle looks like. I don't. This is bearish to me until this level breaks. We're right next to where we got in. So I'm going to use the 2-minute 20 as my stop loss. Okay. You guys see it? I don't like that fallback right there. Might be worth just booking it and going on to the next. Two-minute 20. I'm right at the 2-minute 20. So once again, just stick to the process. And outside of that, EMA cloud has been exceptionally well. That's what helped me execute so flawlessly yesterday. So that was our first trade right there. one and done. I don't like how fast we sold off, which is why we took profits on 90% of our position, right? A lot of continuation. No, there's no continuation. So I got a heart. I'm gonna stop out of this at 587. Let me see here. I'll leave it to 588. I'll just let it run. I'll let it run. It's okay. Let's see. That 2-minute 20. Let's see if it holds. If not, I'll get out. It's been known to hold, though. She been known to hold. Talk to my boy Todd from Louisiana about the 2-minute 20. Tell him, Todd. 2-minute 20 is it's so damn good. Look at yesterday's trade. Yesterday, I went short right here. Okay. Market looked like this. Market looked like this when we went short, right? We hopped in shorts right here. Now, see the price action? Starting to sell off. I add into the, oh, did that stop me out? Let's see. Yep, I'm out. Runner cut. Runner is cut. May have happened too early, but it's completely fine. That was a good trade. I'm cool with that. But look at yesterday. Yeah. So look at the buying here off 587. Once again, this is previous day, end of day, right? So this is a very important level. Maybe we can get a long too. Let me see. I got until like 10:30. I could be live until like 10:30. I may have got out of that too quick, but we'll see. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with locking in your money. Don't, like, once again, are you here to be right? Are you trying to see consistent returns, right? Do you want to be right every day? Or do you want to process implemented perfectly a system that's going to give you that consistency, right? That's a no-brainer for me. Okay, what am I looking at? We're getting significant buying here off this previous day low level and off 587. Now, if I get a moving average cross in an RBI, I go long. That's it. That's what we look for. We stomped out of our runner at the perfect time there too. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Great first trade. Okay, ready? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. What's Tesla doing? Watch Tesla. Tesla tends to pay on Fridays. Yep. I mean, technically this is our edge here on Tesla. I just don't want to chase it. That's not a bad long play right there. Yeah, that's nice. Now ready? So on our short play, we got a continuation for $1.16 after the GBI. So that, my friend, is a successful short play, trading the HPT cross criteria. Great job to anybody that capitalized on that. That was beautiful. Beautiful. All right, so now we stay patient and wait for the next. Tesla, this looks like a great long, honestly. Really good. Really good long play. I just don't want to chase it, so I'm going to keep an eye on a potential retest at this red bar. Oh, you can't see. I'm sorry. You guys see this red bar that was ignored? Okay, that's very bullish. So now we're kind of away from it. So now I'm looking for some sort of consolidation or retest of this level, and I will go long into EOD or previous day open print. I also got my eye on our SPY right here as well. So let's see. Let's see what SPX is. SPX came into previous day of low. We went short right here off that level. That was our short play. So now I got my eye on potential long plays. That's it. And then when I get my edge, I act. That's it. That's it. Not getting much. Actually, no, I don't want to say that. One and done. Isn't it beautiful? That was yesterday too. Yesterday was a one and done. Literally one trade. 3 days this week was a one and done. Done. Now, if my edge shows back up, I'll take it. But right now, I have no reason. I have no reason to do anything else. It does not matter to me. It really doesn't. I've learned to realize you want to be in front of your charts as less as possible. It can't, like a lot of people think, oh, day trader, he must be in front of his computer all day. Hell no, absolutely not. That's why we my YouTube channel is called High Performance Trader, right? Like you're supposed to be a high performer. You're not supposed to just look in front of the charts. That's retarded. Okay. Like if you stare in front of the charts all day, you're not going to do well. I don't know. Maybe you will, but I think it's better to focus on other things. Okay. Like have other businesses. Okay. Work. Work on new things, go to the gym, right? Become a high performer in every area of your life. That's why High Performance Trader is all about becoming the absolute best version of yourself. On the charts and off the charts. Because if you're just, oh my God, do I go long here? Do I get back in? Do I do this? Dude, you're gonna shred your mind. That's why our trading strategy is primary. I'm not trying to do anything else. All right, let's see if we get it. I'm not liking Tesla's PA. Let's see if we get a moving average cross here. Another thing like that we've realized too is like when you trade the same strategy over and over, like it gets less fun, right? Like, I don't know, but it's less mysterious, right? It's okay. If my edge shows up, I get in. It's way less nerve wracking. Okay. Like when I wake up in the morning, like I don't get that many jitters anymore. I don't know if you guys were crazy like I was, but I literally, my heart used to boom, boom. Oh my God, 9:30 bell, right? Like, we don't get much of those no more. It's literally all just follow the process and, it may follow through, it may not, right? Like, I don't know, out of 180 of them work, and so, but that, once again, it's not about emotion. It's about equity. It's about making money. And another thing is like, make sure you're pulling money out of your account. Make sure you're paying yourself, right? Like we have to program our mind to think market equals profit. Okay. Like every week I make sure to spend money out of my trading account, even when I lose money, like even when I'm down a couple hundred, maybe, or even after a bad, like I will spend at least $20 out of my trading account I'll take my family out to eat something to remind myself, right? Like, where is it? Trading's meant to make money. You're not supposed to be right. You're supposed to make money, right? Like get yourself one of these Schwab cards. They're badass. All right. So it looks like we're getting a moving average cross here. Tesla looks good to the upside. Like I said, it wasn't a bad long play on Tesla. And it was right off open print. Look at that shit. I just seen that. Guys, see this yellow line? That's open print. Damn. Open print. Fell below it. Buyers show up. Moving average cross. Red bar gets ignored. That right there is a beautiful long. Still could get in it. Healthy trend. All right, let's see here. What are their contracts coming in at, actually? Let me see. So cheap. Hold on. Tesla 0 days, $230 for one con at the money. And those things start to move. They really do. And a lot of people, oh my God, though, they're extremely volatile. Yeah, not close to SPX. SPX's contracts are like crazy up and down. So honestly, in my opinion, Tesla is like the 0 day Tesla contracts are like the perfect sweet spot of risk reward, in my opinion. Let's see. All right, so I'm watching Tesla for a retest here for a potential long. Might not get it. Oh, hi. It's mean. Oh, look at this. Can we get two? Can we get two, love? Can we get two? This. That be a pocket. All right. I got my eye on longs here. Not in it yet. How many more minutes? Oh, shit. We got 4 minutes left on this candle. So we might get it. We might not. It's important. It's very important to remember that. You might get your edge. You might not. Okay? The expectation needs to be correct. Don't compromise because you don't get it. Okay? If it's not there, it's for a reason. Wait for the next one. Don't hurt to learn a little more discipline anyways, right? So it's okay. I dude. Tesla too. Tesla, once again, Tesla, we're kind of getting a little extended from that 1 hour. So, but let's see. Oh yeah, SPX right here. Five-minute trend looks pretty good. Want to see a pullback into it though. We got a little pocket, so I gotta be patient. It's crazy. 88% of the 88% of the time, the edge will present. So you just gotta trust it. Bam, and she. Oh, here comes the barometer. Here comes some sort of news. Tesla shot right through it. Now we're coming up to end of day. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, Tesla would have been a great move. That's okay. Can't cry over spilled milk, Mama always said. Mama always said, can't cry over spilled milk. If you missed a trade, you missed it. So what? Who cares? We got the tools. We'll get into the next one. Listen, and especially me and Darren were talking about this. Darren Bowman Borman Boda Trade, that's my boy. We were talking about this in last week's webinar. When you lock in a successful trade, especially on a Friday, don't go full retard chasing anything. I don't care how good it looks, okay? Never do that, okay? Stay patient. Wait for your edge to come back, right? Now, especially now that you got that cushion for the rest of the day, just stay patient. Look at, I'm not chasing that. Look at the continuation on that. It was garbage. I'd have been pissed. Look at that. No continuation. Yeah, Todd, look at that 20 right there. Look at yesterday's trade. I wasn't able to go over it. But look, yesterday when we went short, look at this. So we went short right here. Look at this. Sells off, right? So we're in short. Price is selling off. Comes in. Look at it coming to the 20 right there. Perfect. Reject. Boom. And she sunk. Yeah, the 20 is valid. Very valid. $10:15. I got like 15 more minutes before I gotta hop off. So let's see if we could get entry here. I got it literally moving this week, so it's exciting. All right, now on SPX here. Let's see. All right, so we're at open print here on SPX. All right, let's see. See, this is why I don't like sitting in front of the charts. I'm starting to get tired. All right, where's my RBI? Oh, look at this, right off open print too. Come on, baby. If I don't get it, I don't get it. And we'll look for trades later in the day. It doesn't matter. I wish I could explain to you guys how important that is. Like, it's so important to build a relationship with trading where you do not need to win, or like you don't need to force anything. Darren said to me last week, not 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, he's like, bro, I could tell you had you did not care whatsoever if that trade worked for you. And I was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, as long as my execution's appropriate, then I'm happy. Look at that off Tesla. It's so beautiful. Spies ripping. Let's see. 2 minute. I mean, I'm not entering in this. That it's so important, right? Like, if you miss something, don't compromise just because you miss something. I'm telling you. Even when you make money, it hurts you in the long run. Right? Like, don't compromise for anything. Let's see here. Let's see. We still got almost 3 minutes left on this candle too, so a lot can happen in 3 minutes. Look at the moving average, okay? You guys see how far away we are from that moving average? We're at open print is a very important level. Patience, that's all. Patience. spelled this wrong. That's what it is. Okay. See if we can get that pullback here. See if we can get that RBI, GBI. So once again, it's just part of the process. Waiting. Patience. Yeah, at this point, though, I have to wait. You see, like, with us being this far away from that 9, there's no way I'm getting in this unless I get an RBI. There's no way. It's just plain and simple. Even if, like, and that's just me, right? Like, I think I was saying it in the beginning, right? I'm like a super patient, disciplined trader. Like, if I don't get my criteria, there's no exceptions. If I don't get it, I do not act. That's it. There's probably a very high chance this is going to go up to end of day. There might even be some 2-minute criteria, but my data has taught me it's just not worth it. So I stay patient. Is it 10:20? Got about 10 more minutes. What a good day, though, man. Like, this was our first YouTube live, and we smacked the morning. That was beautiful. We caught a very clean short play right here for anybody that showed up late. We hopped in short right here around 588, 587, 73. Nice short play, targeting 587, and then PDL. Really well done. In my opinion, our execution was on point. Right, we scaled out appropriately. We spot the opportunity great. We had a beautiful moving average cross. Right, so once again, hold on, I want to keep an eye on this. But if I pull up the Discord, you guys will see here what I do now is I'll post this. Right, I'll come over here to HPT cross and I'll post the data. Right, like all in the high level summaries, this is where I keep all my data throughout the week. Right, week 4. This is going to be week 5 of May, because you'll see here this was the first week, second week, third week, fourth week. Now we're on week 5. Great, just phenomenal month trading. Extremely good. But this is where I keep all the examples. Right, so this was earlier in the week. What was that? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Look at that, beautiful. Moving average cross, RBI, boom, long play. It was just flawless. Next day, look at this. Moving average cross, GBI, boom. What was so good about this one? It was literally off end of day. Look at that. Opens up above EOD in PDH, falls below it. We get a moving average cross, GBI in short, stop above it. Got to take it. Okay, so let's watch. Ready? This is what I do. I just got to sprinkle a little bit of magic. This is how the RBI and GBI shows up. Okay. I know. I'm retarded. I'm a bit retarded. Once again, right? Would have hopping in early helped us whatsoever here? If we were impatient and we decided that we just wanted to get in, would this have helped us? No, right? Like, it's pulling back. Like, that's not, and it's not repeatable. That's the biggest thing. It's most important. It's not repeatable. All right, we got a minute 30 left on this 5-minute candle. I'm going to watch the 2-minute as well, see if we get any good criteria. NVIDIA, Fabio, let me see. What are you talking about? Look at Tesla. Such a good damn trade. Mad at myself. Just a little. Just a little. I'm definitely journaling about that later. But it's okay. Get over it. NVIDIA. Yeah, I would definitely hold off. We are below the 1 hour. Hold on, I'm watching SPY here. Okay. Yeah, we are below the 1 hour. Only thing is we got a really violent move right here to the downside. So I'm interested to see if the snapback happens here. Look, we are bouncing off this right here. Yep, SPY's just going to keep cooking. All right, red bar. Watching SPX here. Yeah, if I get an RBI, I'll take it. Man, I don't like it, but if I get it, it is what it is. Once again, it's not about my emotion. Emotion's got nothing to do with it. If I get it, I will take it. That's it. Oh. Right off open print, too, here on SPX. So, obviously, first target here is end of day on SPX. You can see it's much bigger. Okay. Let me pull out the contracts here on SPX. I'm going to go with the 5/9/20s. If it pops up, I'm going to just get one of them. I don't like the difference here in between SPY and SPX. I'm just going to take this on SPX here. I just hopped in this long. I'm going to give this a shot. One SPX contract. I got a tight stop here. I don't like how that RBI just happened on SPX, though. It didn't happen on SPY. So I don't blame you for if you don't take this. I'm just trading low size here. I got a really good risk here on SPX. It's probably going to pull back. Let's see. I'm going to give this on SPX to the moving average. Not risking a lot. I should have stuck my guns on SPY. That's okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see if she can hold. I mean, that 2 minute is just bullish, man. That's holding. That's holding. SPX were above open print. That's an RBI. I got to take that. 2 minutes holding really well. Let's see. We're in the green. Let's see if we can get a straight shot up to EOD here. Back up to that trend line. Super tight risk on this trade. Super tight risk. This is the gap fill. This strategy right here started everything for me, right? The gap in between open and EOD. This strategy right here changed everything for me. I was looking at a chart one day and I'm like, man, look at this space in between the open and end of day. I was like, how could I figure out a way to capitalize on that? Very nice. Very nice. See if we can get that push here. Looking for a nice surge in volume, too. Let's see if we can get it. This be nice. This is nice. Healthy trend here on the 5-minute. I got to take that. Got to. Risking literally not a lot whatsoever here. So the risk is right. The trend's pretty healthy. Let's see. Only thing I don't like about this trade, but I'm already in it. Yeah, Tesla's just, bro, Oasis. It's hilarious. Tesla is just cooking. I looked right at it and I'm like, that's a great long. I was like, but I don't want to chase it, right? I listen to emotion, right? It's fine, right? I'm not going to kill myself over it. But these are things that you have to address, right? Why didn't we take it? What was it far? Maybe. You know, just accountability is key. Yeah, that thing's flying right now. That's all right. We're about to get a nice move here on SPY too. Nice healthy trend here on the 5-minute. I'm going to go with a 589 stop. I'm going to give it a little room. But I don't want to risk a lot here. On SPX, I'm literally going to give it just a tad. Just a tad. Down 8%. So on this trade, the most I'm risking is probably around 20 and 25%. But look at this. All right, this is key, guys. This is what we have to get good at watching, is look at how price comes into the moving average, okay? And what happens? It gets sucked up, okay? So I'm looking for this to continue. A lot of traders struggle with holding on to positions. So these are some of the exercises that I go through, okay? Like instead of looking at P&L or anything like that, I'm literally, my primary focus is, are buyers defending that retest? That's it. Are they defending it? If so, cool. If not, that's a clue that maybe I should be looking for a way to get out of the trade. Okay. Yeah, buyers need to hold this. Matter of fact, my stop is going at 5, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to risk shit on this. I'm at my risk to be high and tight. High and tight. Literally one bar. That is it. There we go. Look at that push. Look at that push. Very nice push. Boom. Now we're up 9%, 10%. Let's get the push here. Let's get that push up in the end of day. And we'll call it a day, mates. Yeah. Let's get that push. And with this fake out to the downside, we might get a rally. We really might. Here it comes. Ready? I seen this video. Dude's like, go, go. I was laughing. All right. Healthy little trend here. I got a tight stop. See if we can get that continuation in the EOD. Yeah, 5, 8, 9, 15. It's been a phenomenal week. I don't care. I got nothing to prove to anybody. I'm not risking a lot. That's it. I'll risk 15% on this trade. Maybe that's it. Doesn't matter. I've just seen these patterns so many times, right? And I really could see it on the inverted chart where if this green candle don't hold, next stop's open print. And I'm not going to hold that long. I really don't. So that's it. If I get it, if it continues, cool. If not, we're out. It's 10:33. I got to get going. But let's see. There's just no point in holding it. The trade I went for is literally to end of day right here. There's no point in see, this is where I always used to screw up. I would get in something and my trade plan was simple, right? It was like, okay, if this holds, I'm like in this scenario, I got in short off that RBI or GBI on SPX, right? Let's see. SPX, where are you at? SPX. Okay, right here. So if I got in a trade because we got a red bar here that was ignored, I'm not holding if we drop below that. That means the trade plan is invalid. It's that simple. Okay? Don't compromise and, obviously don't like cut it super quick, but you know what I'm saying? Like if you got in a trade based off a specific trade plan, just stick to that trade plan, okay? Like don't change the I'll hold till open print on SPY. No, that does not make sense. That's a lot of risk there, right? If I got in the trade at 58957, now I'm risking, 70 cents isn't that bad, but it's just not my trade plan. Okay. So therefore I'm not holding it. 1 bar stop. That's it. So let's see. All right. Let's see. Currently down 9%, 9%, 10%. Yeah, not risking a lot here. See if we can get a little pop up to EOD. See if that moving average holds. If not, we'll be done. Call it a day. Uh-oh. Can the RBI hold? Can she hold? This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part right here. Watch, ready? You guys seeing this? What's happening? What's left on the candle? 2 minutes? Oh, yeah. It's my favorite part. This is the battle. This is the battle right here. It's the battle. Look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it going to hold? It's going to hold? We're still above that 9. That's a bounce off open print. This might be an add-in. I don't know. Look. No. Look at her go. Look at her go. Look at her go. Yeah, you know what? You got to take that long. You got to go for that one. All right, we're back to break even here. Uh-oh. Here she goes. Ready? Let's go. That's it. Isn't that crazy, Todd? It's crazy how them RBIs work, man. Listen, once you see it, you can't unsee it. You can't. You just can't unsee it. You can't. Once you see them, you can't unsee them. Just like that, 5-minute time frame changes. Boom. Let's see if we can get it. Can we get a little continuation here? Now my stop loss goes below the current 5-minute candle. So now my stop loss is going to be at 58923. So now I'm risking less than 5%, maybe 10% here on this trade. And in terms of consistency, that's what you really want, right? Like Look at this. We have managed risk to 10% here. Yeah, Todd said red to green. Yeah, 100%. This thing's probably about to pop. It's most likely going to go up to EOD. And then next upside target. Look at this. Boom. It's my favorite trade. I love this trade. HPT cross. Literally got 2 of them today. All right. Woo. All right, let's see. Didn't quite hit end of day. Only thing I don't like is this retest, this trend line. I don't like it. I don't like it. Look at that. Stop is 589. Where am I at? 589.15 is stop. Okay. If it hits it, we'll be done. It was a good day. Good Friday. You guys get to see how it is we trade. You guys got to see, how we execute. It was a great day. I would have taken these trades regardless. This is exactly how I trade every single day. I hope it gives you guys a little bit more benefits watching it live. Once again, anyone could talk about it, but this is our approach every single day. Yeah, it's going to be a battle here. And that's okay. Is what it is. Let's see here. Yeah, 589.15 is my stop. So let's see. SPX, I'm down 3% here on this trade. So most out risk is like 15, 20%. On SPX too, that's a good trade. That's solid. That's a good way to end the week. We had phenomenal execution. Beautiful. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Todd, can they do it again? Let's see. Can the RBI hold again? Ready? Look at it. Bearish. Okay. This green candle here. Looking for sellers to hold this zone. If they hold this, we're going to get a strong push. But we are a little extended here from the moving average on the 1 hour. So can't neglect that. All right, I'm down. Let's see. Stomp me out. Am I seeing stomped out? Stomped out. Stomped out. Stomped out. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see right there. Open print. I honestly just want this trade to be done, but we'll see. Never can act on emotion. If I got in because of certain reason, it is what it is. I just see it through.